Welcome to 0 Degrees, 0 Minutes, an extreme Onechunk Ironman journey, completing every skill challenge, every collection log item, and so much more as I explore the old school RuneScape map, one chunk at a time. Alright, everything has been fixed on the chunk picker for me, about the no knife with Gutanoth. So that meant it was a free roll, so let's go ahead and see what we get next. Let's see, Dugna Delta. What is this? Teak. Fire. Chop teak logs. Well, I'm back over to the fire making with a bonfire. Let's close these ones down I don't have access to, and recalculate tasks just to make sure. This little peninsula right here on 9 is gonna be a free roll should I ever get that, though I won't have the agility to cross it. Okay, yeah, the cliffhanger for that nothing roll was not exactly fun, but with a death chunk on my list, how could I not at least do it once? Alright, back to the grind. Here we are over at the teak tree. As soon as this chops, I will be done with that portion of the chunk. There we are, task complete. Now I'm gonna head over and get some fire making done. This log burnt, there we are, gets me to 35, which means I can throw on this teak log. Burn that, and that is chunk task complete. Some free rolls and short grinds mean I'm pumping on some tasks relatively quick. Without much playtime, I did get a fair bit more fire making and wood cutting experience, and that lets me roll again though. So let's go see what I got. Alright, here we are back at Chunk Picker. Quickly mark off my completed tasks, as that went way faster than I thought. So let's go ahead and pick Chunk, see where we wind up. Gnome Village this time. What is that gonna give me for tasks? Superheat an iron bar. Oh boy. That means that I've got a pickaxe now. I'm gonna get some gear stuff. I am gonna get an iron axe upgrade, so next time I have to woodcut, it'll be ever so slightly better. Alright, with that, I have made it as far as I can in Gnome Village. Quest started, task complete. Pick up this task real fast just by buying a bronze pickaxe. While I'm here, I'm also going to buy a chisel because I think I might need that at some point. I already bought a tinder box so I could cook some food. I'm going to need some jugs. I'll just buy a jug pack. And now I'm going to fill up the rest of my missing slots with these. Or maybe I'll go after my iron axe. I don't know. I'm going to continue on. I am potentially in big trouble here. None of this is tin. And I'm supposed to superheat an iron bar, which means I need 15 smithing. And yeah, I can get the copper, but I gotta figure out where my tin is. Oh boy. Anyways, task complete. I found my tin rock, my singular one tin rock. It's south of the copper rocks. I just made the assumption it would be with the other rocks. I thought the rock down here was just an aesthetic thing. Anyways, I marked it so I don't forget it's here ever again. Yeah, that's a thing. So I've been killing zombies for a while, and I finally got the iron axe. I am way over drop rate. It's a 1 in 128, and I got 548 killed now for it. So yeah, let's take my bronze axe, and that thing's now junk. Steel spear obtained, and chunk task complete. Like every chunk man, I messed up with my minigame teleport and wound up where I shouldn't be. Iron mace obtained, another task complete. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast my first superheat on some copper. I only have 30-ish nature runes, and I need a whole lot more than that. However, I'm gonna feel like I'm making progress here in just a second. This one is there. Level 2 smithing. Progressed. Only 14 more levels to go? 13. I ran a calculator. I need 354 bronze bars superheated from this point, and that gives me everything I need. However, I have 0 nature runes left. So I'm gonna have to go get some one way or another. Because somebody wants raking content. Here you go. Iron ore has been obtained, and I can now go gather the nature runes I need to do a ton of superheat. But I think I'm gonna finish the cooking grind first. I quit recording mystery boxes a long time ago. However, this one gave me a hard clue scroll that is just a couple chunks away. So I think I'm gonna hang on to that one for now. I might be able to do some clue juggling or something at some point. Maybe not, maybe so. I don't see a reason not to hang on to it. This inventory of meat gives me 35 cooking, which means I can now make the wine that is a chunk task. So eventually here I'll go fill a jug and then make some wine. Hopefully I get it in pretty much one, otherwise I'll have to go get more grapes at a pretty low drop rate. So, I'm back at the Hill Giants. Get nature runes for a 15 smithing grind to be able to superheat an iron ore. I thought I was away from here forever, but I guess I'm back. It's the best option for getting my nature runes, and the big bones for prayer are very good. So, here we go. It was bound to happen while I was after my nature runes. Second curve bone. 5,329 KC. Oh boy. I got another nature rune drop. I am officially 1/10 of the nature runes needed for my smelting grind to roll my next chunk. I'll do my next update probably at halfway, I think. I don't know. I'm back at Hill Giants and I thought I was out of here. Just got rune javelins, which are 1 in 5,461 to have drop from Hill Giants. I've been working 60-hour work weeks and it's really started to add up, but I get to go camping this weekend. However, I don't play the chunkman on mobile, so that means probably no progress for about a week. I officially hit the halfway mark for my nature runes, I'm plugging away 60-hour work weeks, camping trip. It's all slowing everything down, especially at a 1 in 64 drop rate for a few of them. All right, here we are. I'm getting ever closer to the nature ruins being done. Next video, we'll finish that, finish the superheat, and I'm going to crank on whatever's next. Before we do that, let's see what happens with my grapes and see if I can get a chunk test complete or if I'm gonna have to go gather more. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you, by chance, would like to like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. And there we are. I got 2 jugs of wine and 2 jugs of bad wine, but it is a chunk task complete. All music used in the video is from loyaltyfreakmusic.com.